The big question at this moment is a storm brewing inside the Congress party because the party has expelled former Odisha MLA Mohammad Moquim for what it terms anti-party activities. The trigger we're given to understand was a letter he wrote to Sonia Gandhi urging her to consider certain big decisions within the party. The latest details are with my colleague Aishwarya Jain. He joins us at the moment with further clarity. We're given to understand that Mr. Moquim has been expelled from the Congress party, Aishwarya. What are the reasons cited and what is the chatter behind the scenes?
Well, remember, it was the former Congress MLA Mohammad Moquim who had written to Congress Parliamentary Party Chairperson Sonia Gandhi. And it was very openly Mohammad Moquim who criticized the leadership over the last 6 election debacles in the state. In fact, Mohammad Moquim openly stated that if there is an urgent need to have an overhaul change in the leadership, it is for the last 3 decades that the Congress leadership has failed to perform, and without any performance base, there are state units which keeps on changing. It is Mohammad Moquim who also wrote earlier and criticized the Congress leadership that there are several instances in the past where where the young Turks have not been given chances. In fact, he named leaders like Sachin Pilot, DK Shivkumar to be appointed as the state chiefs, but the old guards keep on having their post because and it is not the outsiders, because the internal crisis, Mohammad Moquim said, the Congress keeps on losing, and therefore he wrote to Sonia Gandhi and openly criticized the Congress leadership. Now the news coming in is that the AICC had issued a notice and finally had taken up the decision that on the proposals by several leaders, Mohammad Moquim on anti-party activities has been expelled from the Congress party. But the reality is that these are the sentiments on ground of the Congress workers who have been fighting for the Congress party for so long. And it is just not Mohammad Moquim of the Congress party, but also, leaders from the Samajwadi Party, Aam Aadmi Party, Trinamool Congress also had in the past criticized the Congress leadership and the kind of leadership that has led the India bloc having several of the elections being defeated. He also gave example of recently the Congress party who lost in the state of Bihar as well. When openly criticizing and wanting a change in the Congress leadership, it is now the AICC which has taken a decision to expel from all the party activities and termed it as an anti-party activity former Congress MLA from Cuttack, Mohammad Moquim.
Aishwarya, as always, thanks so much for joining us for the lowdown. In fact, joining us on behalf of the BJP, we have Mr. Shehzad Poonawalla over the phone line. Mr. Poonawalla, thank you for your time. First, your reaction on the way the Congress party has expelled Mr. Moquim. And secondly, would the BJP welcome a leader like Mr. Moquim, who has questioned entrenched power structures within his own party, the Congress?
First of all, it only betrays that Congress has an emergency mindset. It's intolerance pro-max. Because on the one hand, the BJP has elevated and elected a 45-year-old Nitin Naveen as its president, working president. And on the other hand, just for the cardinal sin of writing a letter showing a mirror of accountability to Rahul Gandhi and Kharge, Mohammad Moquim has been expelled from the party. So here is a party that preaches about democracy, loktantras, constitution, etc. And it throws caution to the wind and it removes Mr. Mohammad Moquim for only suggesting certain changes that will be in the interest of the party. So clearly, party interest is not about parivar interest in the Congress party. As far as welcoming or not welcoming a leader, I don't think the leader has made any offers or overtures to come to the BJP. He has made a point within the Congress and the Congress has expelled him. So that's where it is left at. I mean, the Congress has been unable to retain many of its senior leaders, and every time somebody shows a mirror of accountability to Rahul Gandhi, the entitled dynast and nepo kid in Rahul ensures that they are removed within 24 hours.
Mr. Poonawalla, yes, your party is slamming the Congress for silencing Mr. Moquim as well. But what would you say to your critics who then question your own record, your party's record of handling dissent, especially in states where local leaders feel sidelined?
No, there is no parallel between what the Congress does and what the BJP does. For instance, there have been several people who have been criticizing the BJP's leadership. They have not been expelled. They are pretty much in the party and they continue to be in the party. So on the one hand, you have Mr. Mohammad Moquim, who only suggested that, look, Mr. Kharge cannot connect with the youth. Look, Rahul Gandhi's decisions have not actually borne us fruit in the various elections. And look, we need to undergo a strategic renewal. And in fact, he batted for Priyanka Vadra. He said, Priyanka lao, Kharge hatao. So even Priyanka ji's name is not being tolerated by the Congress leadership, and that's why immediately they have sacked him. And it shows that Congress party, which preaches about democracy across the country, doesn't actually believe in it.
Right, Mr. Poonawalla, thank you so much for joining us on behalf of the BJP. Aishwarya Jain, our senior correspondent, is still with us, tracking the latest. While the Congress has not listed specific actions that constitute anti-party behavior, the timing and content of Mr. Moquim's letter leaves little ambiguity at this point. Aishwarya, how is the Congress reacting to this behind the scenes? And how are state units also reading this?
Well, there has been no response from the Congress party as of now, but there were several recommendations within the Congress party to the AICC, and it was also, remember, that there were the Congress leaders which were very unhappy on the fact that the former Congress MLA has written it directly to the Congress Parliamentary Party Chairperson Sonia Gandhi, and they have recommended the AICC to expel Mohammad Moquim, and the decision has now been taken as far as anti-party activities are concerned. Now, what's the Bharatiya Janata Party clearly has been stating that it is any leader who shows the mirror to the Congress party and demands an accountability on the loss that the Congress party faces, the Congress party expels it. But the fact of the matter is that in the past we have seen just not the loyal Congress workers, but also from the alliance partners, including the Aam Aadmi Party, TMC. Several leaders have questioned the absence of Rahul Gandhi. Remember, it was just a recent back when it was being announced by the Congress party that Rahul Gandhi will be going to Germany during the winter session. It was criticized by the alliance partners that when it's a very important parliament session, why it is leader of opposition Rahul Gandhi which is going to abroad. This clearly shows the non-seriousness of Rahul Gandhi, and he is a non-serious neta. He's a Paratan neta, is something that the Bharatiya Janata Party and other politicians also called in. But certainly it is Mohammad Moquim who wrote a detailed letter to Sonia Gandhi stating that for the last 6 state elections in Odisha, the Congress party is losing because of the fact that the state leadership hasn't changed. They appoint the Congress state presidents on their own choices, and it's just not the insiders, but because of the it's not the outsiders, but of the insiders. The Congress party every time fails.
Aishwarya, as always, thanks so much for the lowdown and the clarification. Do stay on with us as I get in another word from the BJP. We are, of course, waiting for the Congress as well to join us. But on behalf of the BJP, we now have Mr. Pradeep Bhandari over the phone line. Mr. Bhandari, BJP leaders have criticized the Congress for suppressing internal voices time and again. In fact, your colleague, Mr. Shehzad Poonawalla, just a few moments ago, has also criticized the Congress for this step. But can you list how many leaders internally disagree with the central leadership within your party and still retain positions?
Well, our party is united, and our party stands under the leadership of Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji. The appointment of the newly appointed BJP president tells you that the BJP backs youth, backs organizational capabilities. On the other hand, in the side of the Congress party, when you have somebody expressing his concern for the party, expressing that youth should be promoted in the Congress party, he is expelled from the party. This tells you that under Congress, the urban Naxals are promoted, and when the Honorable Prime Minister said that Congress today has become the Muslim League Maoisti Congress, it has come out to be true.
Right, as always, Mr. Bhandari, thank you so much for joining us with the latest. The BJP, they're hitting out at the Congress for the manner in which Mr. Moquim has been expelled days after writing a letter to Ms. Gandhi. Aishwarya is with us at the moment. Aishwarya, the Congress has not listed any specific actions that constitute an anti-party behavior, right? But the timing and the content of Mr. Moquim's letter, they leave little ambiguity, right?
Well, if we, take out the gist of the letter that has been written by Mohammad Moquim to the Congress Parliamentary Party Chairperson Sonia Gandhi, then it is just a loyal Congress worker, as being said by him as well on several interviews that he has given to NDTV, that he's concerned that Congress party is losing elections after elections, and there is an urgent need to have an overhaul change in the structure of the Congress party. It is the Congress leadership that fails to connect with the loyal Congress workers who had given their life to the Congress party, and it is just not the outsiders that the Congress party is fighting. The internal rift and the internal structure is something that the Congress party needs to change to come back to the power, and therefore the reason perhaps he also questioned Rahul Gandhi leadership in this particular letter. He also suggested that why not the young leadership in the Congress party has been given a chance to take the party forward, why the old guards only take the entire decision making, and they are in the decision making process. There are leaders that he suggested, like Sachin Pilot, like DK Shiv Kumar, that can change the Congress party internally, and all of these things he clearly openly stated, and these are being termed as anti-party activities according to the Congress party. And after the recommendation and proposals being sent to the AICC, finally the decision has been taken, which has been termed as anti-party activities. Has been expelled. He's a former Congress MLA from Cuttack in Odisha.